Commander Gangloff spent 9 months of the war here.
Eh bien, la vie sous terre, évidemment.
Well, life underground is quite hard. It's quite hard because, obviously, in peacetime, there is boredom and inactivity. And from time to time, the soldiers grumble. They suffer from what's called the concrete bug.
On souffrait, c'est ce qu'on a appelé la bétonite.
The Maginot mentality became a factor that was to prove fatal to French morale. While it gave a feeling of invulnerability, there still remained the hope that the Germans would not put it to the test. The Maginot Line. It isn't only an armor plating of concrete and steel. It has become a mystic symbol. To doubt it is to doubt France. Hitler, encouraged by his success in Poland, wants to attack in the West at once. Returning from Warsaw, he summons the commander-in-chief of the army. He orders 50 divisions to be brought back immediately from Poland. A plan of campaign in the West is to be prepared by October the 20th. The German generals are completely opposed to this. It's madness, they say to each other. France isn't Poland. They also remember the First World War. For 2 weeks, they try to convince Hitler. The Polish campaign has revealed serious weaknesses, a lack of preparation. Hitler is furious and proclaims, "It is I who decide. I don't retreat in front of anything. I win or I fall." There is a breach between him and his general staff. Certain officers seriously consider overthrowing him with a coup d'etat. And on November the 8th, Hitler narrowly escapes an assassination attempt in the famous beer hall of the Bergenbraukeller in Munich, where he was celebrating the anniversary of the 1923 putsch. Is it the signal? No. While Hitler buries the victims, the Gestapo hunt the instigators throughout Germany, and the officers who have plotted the assassination abandon their plan. Hitler is still the master. Along the Siegfried Line, the German army gets the order to attack in the West on November the 12th, 1939. But on the 12th of November, weather conditions are unfavorable. The order is rescinded. 5 times in 2 months, Hitler issues the same order, but each time he is obliged to countermand it because of bad weather. So, like the French army, the German army digs itself into the Siegfried Line. The two armies are from now on face to face, on foot. It's the beginning of the phony war. The summer of 1939 is over. Winter is coming, and still nothing happens. People begin to hope that the war will end before it has really started. The stalemate continues for months. 5 million Frenchmen, called up to fight, are involved in this phony war, a war of waiting. During this time, the newsreels tried to keep up the morale of the country that was unprepared for war. This one shows French soldiers receiving 2,000 soccer balls that had been donated by an Englishman. The French people saw the soldiers gather to watch films in bomb shelters or to see shows in homes that had been offered for these events. The entertainers of the time went up to the front to sing and dance with the troops. The songs and music contained an element of hope. Hope that the war that everyone was waiting for would never happen.
Le colonel était d'action française. Le commandant était un modéré. Le capitaine était pour le diocèse. Et le lieutenant, ou le tête du curé. Le chuteux était un fervent extrémiste. Le sergent, un socialiste. Convaincu, le caporal, inscrit sur toutes les listes. Et deuxième classe au PMU. Et tout ça, d'excellents Français, d'excellents soldats qui marchent au pas en pensant que la République c'est encore le meilleur régime ici-bas. Et tous ces gaillards qui pour la plupart n'étaient pas du même avis en politique, lèvent-la tous d'accord, quel que soit leur sort, ils désirent tous désormais qu'on nous foute une bonne fois la paix.
In this climate, the war went on. In Germany, Goebbels' propaganda ministry launches a new kind of war, psychological warfare. Over Radio Stuttgart, the French traitor Cerdonnet repeats his favorite slogan, "French soldier, you're fighting for Britain," and announces the movements of the French frontline units before they even receive the orders themselves.
On vous a trahi. Vous battez pour l'impérialisme britannique.
How can the Germans be so well informed? The fifth column, of course. Keep quiet. Be suspicious. The ears of the enemy are listening. So spy fever is born, and hatred of the fifth column grows. German agents find French pro-fascists to help them. And the bombardments? They won't be long delayed. A passive defense must be organized to protect Notre Dame, the Arc de Triomphe, and the Opera. The treasures from the Louvre must be evacuated to the Chateau of the Loire. And the gas, as in 1918, it will be terrible. But after a few weeks, the excitement is over, and the gas mask has simply become a fashionable accessory. Yes, it's truly a phony war. Obsolete French planes fly dangerous missions over Germany, not to bomb, to drop leaflets, an assault of naive and pompous propaganda.
Une attaque aérienne avec 100 tonnes d'explosifs.
The newsreels maintain that leaflets are more effective than bombs. The Allies believe they can win the war by revealing the truth to the German people, rather than bombing them.
Allemand les vérités que ses gouvernants lui cachent. Les Alliés, pénétrés de la sincérité de la cause qu'ils défendent, obtiendront la victoire autant par la vérité que par les armes.
Winter has come. In the east, still nothing happens. It's one of the coldest winters that France has known for a long time. At the front, the temperature continues to drop. The waiting goes on.